Hello everyone, this is Dr. Cui. So in this video, I'd like to talk about what do we need to do after the interview. So, um, so after the interview, I strongly suggest you to create a list for the programs you interviewed immediately, uh, as long as you have a fresh memory. So you need to list the pros and the cons of the program and the impression of the interview, the location, the patient load, their working schedule, and is there any fellowship placement, and income, how about the income, residency interactions are all very important. So actually during the interview, and for regarding the residency interaction during the interview, you can check the appearance of the residents. They look tired or they look happy or they they talk to each other happily or just new with neutral mode. So you can pay attention to those details in order to know to have a clue of their working environment, to know if it's a kind of a malignant program or the working environment is good. So so those details actually can give you a lot of things that you want to know. And also send a thank you letter to each interviewer as soon as possible before they send your marks to the program director, because most of the interviewer rate you- will give you a score during the interview, so you can see they use some pen or pencil or writing on a piece of paper. So actually, they just give you a score. So before they send it to the program director, I would strongly suggest you to send a thank you letter to them in order to give them at least a good impression or something like that. So just do it. I would suggest within 1 hour after the interview. And also send a thank you or happy holidays postcard to the program director and the program coordinator after the interview. So normally the interview will start from the October to the next year, January. So you can send those postcard in the beginning of the December. So in order to give them a good impression as well. And I know someone like me, lazy, but we just want to make sure that we try everything we can do to increase our chance to get matched. But actually, nobody knows if it's helpful. But when I receive an interview from a program and the program director and send us a package to our home and said that don't send a thank you email to her, and and you can always write a postcard to me, something like that. So that's why I suggest you to write a postcard and also send a letter of intent at the third week of January before the ranking days, because the ranking days start from the February. So I strongly recommend you to send this letter, uh, like an email to those program director to let them know you will rank them high, or you are very interested in their programs in order to let them to rank you higher. Nobody knows if it's helpful or not, but it doesn't hurt. So just do it. Okay, so the next suggestion is trying to find some connection to send the extra recommendation letter or message to the program director. It's never too late to do that. So if you can find a people who knows the program director right before the ranking days, so this will be very helpful. And even after ranking days, before the match day, it might also be helpful. So just try every chance to see if you can know those people and let them to help you. And also create your own ranking list. Who's the most favorite program on the top? So actually, the the MB the system uh, the system has their own um, programs to uh, um, the the system as the program use their own system to match the ranking. So if you rank them, so actually it's designed for protection of our applicant. So for example, if you rank your top one program as the highest place, and the program also rank you high, so you definitely can match that program. And if you rank your top one program high, and the top one program rank you lower, so you probably won't match to that program. But if your second highest program rank you higher, and also and you can match to the second highest program. So actually, this system is designed for the protection of our applicants. So just put your most favorite program on the top, as I mentioned. And some programs offer you 2 to 3 ranks, so you can always put your most favorite track on the top, and the second track on the second in the second as the second position on list. So it won't. So that's the strategy for the ranking. And the key here is do whatever you can to boost your chance to impress the program director. So as I mentioned before, so try to send a thank you letter of intent, and also find someone who can help you to pass your package to the program director, or say something good for you to the program director. And don't bother the program director too much. Send messages if it's necessary. If you have any updates on application package, like you have new publications or past step 3, you can definitely send this message to the program directors or program coordinators. But just make sure that you don't bother them too much. And so the last suggestion is don't be panic, be patient. What's done can't be undone during the interview. And you have already done what you can. So just cross your fingers and pray for the good things. So don't think too much about the consequences, because you are excellent. You have already done what you can do. You can for the interview, and good luck.